Hi, friends. It's a very, very filtered version of me who did not flat iron her hair or put on makeup today, or, let's be honest, shower. But I'm here. Um, it is the 13th day of our self quarantine. It is March 20 something. It's a Wednesday. Um, DC shut down tonight at 10 o'clock, which is no different for us because we haven't left the house for like 2 weeks anyway. I did a shorter TVMA warning for you tonight because I don't plan to yell the F word. I know that was alarming for some of you last night. Well, I don't plan to do it. I can't promise that I won't because things are changing rapidly for folks, friends, family, whatever you are. 2 weeks ago, I thought I was going to Paris next week. And instead, I'm never going to leave my house again. So, we're in a fluid environment, as we keep saying on conference calls at work. It's a very fluid environment. Behind me, you can see my kitchen. That's a place where I hang out now. Today I made myself a turkey sandwich for lunch. One of my goals for today was to eat meals at meal times instead of all day long. And so I felt like that was going pretty well when I ate my turkey sandwich at noon. But then when I reached up to push my hair behind my ear at 3 and there was a giant glob of mustard right here, I realized that, all we can do is plan. What the outcome of those plans are, we can't always predict. And I feel like that's just such a useful concept for us to have right now. Shout out to those of you that commented and said nice things about my video last night. It was funnier than this one is going to be because I did it earlier and I had more energy. But, we're just going to improve as we go. What else happened today? Made a mug cake. That was pretty cool. Lots of recipes on the internet. I won't tell you about that. Tried to do some more homeschooling. And by that, I mean keep my child off of her iPad for more than like 1 hour a day. And as a result, we ended up having a shouting match that I don't feel great about. And then she went to her room and built a fortress of solitude out of blankets and pillows. But she was really proud of it, and we ended up having a nice chat about it, and everything's fine now. So, it's the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. Let's see. I did have one more thing I was going to tell you. Mustard, mug cake, fortress of solitude. Oh yeah, I had a metaphor I was going to share about parenting that a friend of mine shared a long time ago, which is that you should think of yourself as the captain of your child's ship. And you should act accordingly. So, like, if you were the passenger on a ship, you wouldn't want the captain freaking out all the time. And I was thinking about that because I thought, I don't know, maybe I should offer some tips that are actually useful to someone instead of just yelling bad words into a pillow or out the window, which is what I did yesterday. But then I realized that nobody wants to think about ships right now. No one wants to be the captain of a ship. No one wants to be a passenger on a ship. No one wants to be on a ship for any circumstances at all. Because as I'm sure we all know, the coronavirus can live on surfaces in staterooms for up to 17 days. So yikes. Sorry for the cruise industry stock. And then I also realized that the friend of mine who told me that quit speaking to me. Just so random, right? I have like 2 or 3 friends over the course of my life that have just ghosted me. Many, many, many more people that I've dated who have done that. And I can't figure out why. I went to her wedding. That's one reason adult friendships break down a lot is if you don't go to their wedding. But I did go to her wedding. I went by myself and I had to rent a car and buy a hotel room and everything. I don't know what happens. I guess I'll have a lot of time to ponder it since we just stay in the house all the time now. Also, want to make sure you guys are watching Joe Exotic, the Tiger King on Netflix. I meant to open this video by saying, hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. But I'm afraid that some of you don't know me and you might think I like cats, which I don't really. Although I did sign up to foster cats while we're pandemic because my child really likes cats. And I thought that would be a nice thing for me to do. It's probably a bad idea, but I think I might do it anyway. Who knows? I think that's all I got tonight. I'll try to make this funnier tomorrow. Good luck out there. Wash your hands. Wash out your wine glass before you go to bed tonight. And remember tomorrow to put yourself on mute when you're going to say something to your kids on the conference call. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. I had to put myself off video on a couple conference calls today because I was crying a little bit. I started crying when we went around the table and asked everyone what their capacity was. And it was a very straightforward work question. Like, okay, everyone, let's have a capacity, you know, demanding capacity. What's your capacity for the day? And everyone was like, oh, medium, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, my capacity is maxed out. But you can't do that on a work call. So I turned off my video and put myself on mute and just sort of let them skip me when it was my turn. Which is just another way of saying I feel like one of the many great outcomes of this pandemic is that it's just going to be so great for working moms. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to finish that sentence. But we're already a little bit of a disadvantage. And I work for a company that's actually very nice to working moms. But man, we're completely fucked when it comes to this, right? Like, never mind being a single mom. I've been pondering a little bit things I should have done before this pandemic happened. Number one is I should have been a lot richer, so I had a country house to shelter in. Number two, I should have had a spouse to talk to at night and go to the grocery store for me and fix things around the house for me and whatever. And number three, no, those are pretty much it. I should have been richer. I should have had a spouse. I should have fixed up my backyard so my kid could play in it. Oh, I don't know what I was going to tell you. I've been making up a song. I think that at one of these points I'm going to do a video where I sing, but I'm way too tired for it tonight. But I'll give you a little preview. It's to the tune of some song from Moana, the one she sings about looking at the water. And in it, I rhyme larder and daughter, which I feel like is impressive. Am I right? I'll give you the first verse. I've been obsessing about my larder, social distancing with my daughter, ever since this broke out. Doo-doo. I wish I could be the perfect mother, or that I had at least another adult to figure this shit out. Doo-doo. There's more, but you'll have to like this video and say nice things to me to hear it. Okay, that's it for tonight. Until I talk to you tomorrow, keep your cool, wash your hands, rinse out your wine glass, take a deep breath, make sure your phone's on mute when you're at work, unless you're supposed to be talking, in which case make sure it is off mute. And yeah, tomorrow, if you remind me, I will tell you top 10 things I've learned about my child. And number one is that, since we've been together all the time lately, and one is that she calls me Patricia when she's angry at me, like, Patricia. Everyone knows that's not how this dance goes. Oh my God, Patricia. Don't say that when I'm on the phone with my friends, but she doesn't say, oh my God, that was me. I wouldn't let her do that. She's 10. Yo, I'm tired. Talk to you tomorrow. Hang in there. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Stay home. Bye.